Team Jacobs just got an efficient, tidy performance out there.
Yeah, it was a good game. We had to battle. The young kids played well, started with hammer on us. That was probably our best game, so getting better here as the week goes on, and Bonspiel starts tomorrow for us. So we knew we wanted to kind of go through those first 3 or 4 games in a position to control our own destiny here against, 3 of the top teams, John, Matt, and Brad, and we're in a great spot to do that. I'm excited.
So many games on the ice. Did you find yourself looking over next door at all, or do you?
Only every other shot. No, I mean, you're super focused on your own game, but certainly crowd roaring for pretty much everybody too, right? Like there's not obviously Brad with his, being local and the favorite, but great crowd cheering for everybody. Lots of good shots out there, so you're having a peek over here and there. And when the game's not on the Jumbotron, you're always looking up at the other sheets. So no, it's good, but we're sitting in a great spot. We're getting better every game. I mean, the ice melted the first day and a half, right? So kind of getting used to the new setting here, which is great. The ice is very good now. So we're pretty excited to keep rolling here.
How hard is it right now, Ben? We talk about it every trials, best field ever, toughest field. How hard is it to get a win at these trials?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to get tougher. Yeah. Everyone's here for a reason, and lots of good shots. And like I say, lots of with the ice being in the condition it is now, you're getting high-level curling. So you're not getting a lot of misses every end. You got to take advantage of your opportunities. But I've played all these teams before. Actually, that's the first time I've ever played Jordan McDonald. So that was awesome. He's a great little player, and he's going to have a good future if he keeps it up in the curling world. So they got a great young team. But everyone else I've played a million times. So we know what to expect, and it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, last one. We haven't talked to you since Brad took accountability after that first game and said, I just need to be better. What did you like from your skip in that moment and how he's responded since that opening loss?
I like everything about my skip. I mean, he's our best player. He's one of the best players in the world for a reason, and no other skip I'd want to play for. And I mean, he can take all the blame he wants that first game. None of us were great. The ice conditions were real tough with what happened in the building here. So, and Kevin made some good shots. So it is what it is. But we're on a roll now. Brad's playing great, and excited for tomorrow.
You guys still got some upside?
We have
here. Is there still upside here?
Oh yeah, we can get better. I mean, you always want to get better at the end of the week, right? You don't win the Bonspiel on the first weekend, right? So we know that. We've been around a long time. We got to crank it up another level, but we know it's in there. We'll find it.
Big difference between 1 and 3 and 2 and 2. You're still in the Bonspiel, obviously.
Yeah, 1 and 3, you're out.
Yeah,
you're out. So got to keep winning, and played a really good game there. Bad second end. Other than that, it was a really strong game.
Where is this team at, Colton, right now? At 2 and 2 and still in the thick of it, but where would you assess where this team is at?
Trending. I think we're trending the right way now. Like, first, we're throwing it good, just haven't quite got the results we want sometimes. Every game we've been in, so could be 3-0 or 4 or whatever the heck we are right now. But we're at 2 and 2, so we just got to keep winning.
You seem very relaxed. Where are you at with all of this and how you're approaching these trials in this pressure-packed situation?
I mean, for me, it's just another curling event. I know it seems weird. Everyone keeps talking about the trials being this big thing. Yeah. It's another event. We try to win every event I come out and play. It doesn't matter which event it is, if it's here, if it's at the Grand Slams, or if it's at the Brier. I want to win them all, and this is no different. It's my first one, but it's what it is.
You look down the stretch, you still got Goo, you still got Dunny, and there's an element of fate's still in your hands.
Oh yeah, no, I mean we've played Goo really well. I mean we're like 9-1 against him since the Brier, so I like our odds there. And one game against Dunny to maybe, who knows, you could get first place at 6-2 or 5-2 or whatever the heck that is. So one game could get us into a playoff spot, so we'll take that.
All right, welcome to the win column at the trials. How's that feel?
Yeah, pretty good. The wins aren't easy to come by, so when you're playing this competition, it's nice to get one out there.
What's been the biggest eye-opener for you at this event? I mean, you've watched it on TV a lot, but playing in it, what's been the biggest eye-opener?
Yeah, I think just knowing what's at stake and just you have to bring your best every game, and we're slowly learning that as we go and just trying to build on that game.
All right. This stage, you've made some highlight reel shots, Rylan. What is it like to make just a scintillating shot on this stage?
Yeah, it's awesome. The crowds have been so good out there too. It's really, really noisy and a lot of fun for us players. So I'm just trying to soak it all in out there.
From the perspective of importance of wins, I mean, 3 losses was in the mix at the pre-trials, so So you're saying there's a chance. Obviously, that was a big win from your perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna keep this sticking it every game and just go one game at a time. Try to stack some wins and see where we end up at the end.
Ahead of tonight, you said you wanted it to be, your words, a hell of a battle, and it was. Take us through it.
Yeah, I think that was 11 ends of complete and utter mayhem. Yeah, you know what? I thought we controlled majority of that game. Again, didn't start with hammer. We just did what we do. We flipped hammer right away. Cracked it open in 7, and then Brad took his turn doing what he does, and that's being Brad Guzzo late in games, and he put relentless amounts of pressure on us. And but hammer and 11, it's happy days.
The team responded time and time again when you guys were called upon. You're continuing to build a DNA of coming up clutch in the big moments.
Yeah, it's just a really hard team to put away. Like you said, resilient group. When our backs are against the wall, that's when you see the best of this group. Not always an awesome thing, but it's a great thing, a great trait to have, and that's a trait that this group has. So, really proud of the guys. That's an enormous game, obvious for very obvious reasons, and just proud of the group for sticking with it and bearing down when it was getting a little tighter down the stretch.
You are over the halfway mark of the Olympic trials, and you are the only undefeated men's team. Did you imagine that for this start?
I mean, there's no guarantees. I mean, with the 3 months we've had into the season, there's high expectations for this team. I'm never going to guarantee a 4-0 in a field like this. That's insane. Beyond happy that we are. That was our hope. That was, I hesitate to say the expectation, but that's what we wanted. And we put ourselves in a driver's seat. But we're, like you said, we're halfway through this. We're just getting started.
My last one, this is an emotional win. How do you make sure you don't have a letdown or any residual stuff from something like this?
We're at the Olympic trials.
Harnden brothers, they really got that brush for you there, the 7-10. How big was that for them to get that? And also just their play out of the hack as well.
Yeah, man, what a cool shot. That was fun. I don't know what I was doing, getting right into the top of the button there. That was weird. I can't believe I did that. But the Olympic trials does strange things to people, I guess. So, I mean, what a fun shot. The Harnden brothers, I mean, it speaks for itself what they do. I mean, it's, why they've won this once. Why they've been in the final of this. We feed off of it. They rose to the occasion. I mean, they're just absolute pros in, what was our biggest game of the week. And, I mean, I don't want that to go unnoticed. They're a huge driver of this team. Me and Colton, we have stuff to close it, but those guys are absolute animals in setting up. We haven't been in trouble all week. That happens because of them.
3 very difficult round-robin games to come, and then you might have to play and beat Gushu 2 more times. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to take care of business tomorrow. I mean, again, we got to make sure we come out firing tomorrow. It's a long ways to go, and we're playing some really good teams down the stretch. One little slip up, and backs are right up against the wall. So, back to the drawing board after this. Just got to come out firing tomorrow, and if we're lucky enough to make the playoffs, and I mean, whoever's there will be ready.